Hello, sir and ma'am. In this video, we are going to learn about wetland of Central Zonal of India and I hope you are all are doing well and moving in the right direction. So, in this video, or particular in this video, we are going to learn about the wetlands. What are the wetlands? What are their attributes? What are Ramsar Convention? What are the Ramsar sites? And after upcoming videos, we are going to learn about different Ramsar sites in different zonal of India, like Eastern Zonal, Western Zonal, Northern Zonal, Southern Zonal of India. And also, after in separate video, we are going to learn about Northeastern Zonal Council Ramsar site. So, sir, ma'am, let's start this video. Topic: Wetlands of Central Zonal of India, Part 1. So, what is wetland? Or wetland. क्या है wetland? So it is a distinct ecosystem, transitional land between terrestrial and aquatic system. So sir and ma'am, I hope you all are aware about the ecosystem. Ecosystem is a system where abiotic and biotic things are interact to each other, or also ecosystem where the living organism interact with the physical environment of the any area or any places. So ecosystem is transitional land between terrestrial and aquatic system. Usually water table usually at or near the surface or cover the land by shallow water. As you can see in this picture, these are the different type of vegetation, or here is the water, sparse of water means these vegetation are just overflowing or floated in the water or on the water. Situated or flooded by water seasonally or permanently. Seasonally means due to sometime rainy season, different kinds of wetland emerge. और जब काफी ज्यादा पानी वर्षा होती है और पानी गिरता है तो different kind of wetland form or sometimes permanently in there. Hydric soil make different vegetation and aquatic plants. So, sir, ma'am, what is hydric soil? Hydric soil is means the soil which have abundance of moisture or abundance of water. This make a hydric soil. तो hydric soil मतलब क्या होता है सर मैम कि there is abundance of water plus soil. अगर abundance of water हो soil में, this make different types of vegetation flourish and aquatic plants were formed. So water plus soil combination or abundance of water, this is makes a hydric soil. Now types of wetland. Freshwater wetland like Buller Lake in Kashmir and Lotak Lake in Manipur, Lotak Lake in northeastern of India. So brackish water wetland like Chilka Lake in Odisha. So in this picture you can see this type of wetland where the vegetation keeps floating on the water. Now I hope all of you are aware. If you not, then please ping me or just comment on the below of this video. What is attributes or good and types? It's not a good agreement. It's just good, just attributes. Land support hydrophytes. What are the hydrophytes, sir, ma'am? Hydrophytes are those plants or water lovable plants. They found grow in mostly in waterlogged area. The substrate predominantly undrained hydric soil. It means most of the plants are formed in those water or water of condition. This is undrained soil. Always वहाँ पे hydric soil की जो composition होगा water plus amendment of moisture or plus soil, they are the found on those places. Wetland is situated in water or covered by shallow water. So, sir, ma'am, in this picture, as you can see in this picture, like this is I just put in this video to understand properly. So in this picture, they are the A, B, C. These are the zones. Like A is high water level of lake, B average water level of lake, G or C, sorry, low water level of lake. Or this line, the last one here is a groundwater level. So this is the part of lake. And now here are submergent plants were found. There are sparse emergent plants, dense emergent plant, and meadows vegetation type found or meadows vegetation found. Here, as we moving from upward of the land or as like inclined slope, shrub and forest were formed. So from this area to this is a swamp type vegetation wetland. And from this to this area, this whole area is like marsh type wetland were formed. So from the upper means forest shrub and also submergent vegetation type, this is all known as coastal wetland. And this is upland area where trees and other forests were formed. So as you can see in this picture, like here a water table, high water table, this type of some kind of vegetation is underground of the water. And also BC, as you can see in this picture, I hope this picture is visually clear to you. This is all about the wetlands, how the wetlands formed or which type of wetland, like categorically defined here. So now wetlands and types depend on hydrology, as you can see here, the combination of water and soil chemistry, the soil water chemistry, flora, trees, and shrubs found. So which type of shrubs or trees were found, which type of wetland is it there? So in this picture, I try to define well. So I hope you all will understand properly. Wetland and its types. Now, sir, ma'am, as I in previous slide, the marshes. The first one, the wetland is marshes type wetland. Permanently flooded at the edges of streams, ponds, or submerged or floating lakes, emergent vegetation like cattle, pondweeds, grasses, and forbs. So remember what is a forb? Forbs are types of plant which have broad-leaved or broad-leaf flowering plant. Just here also I put example like this is a forb plant, this is a sunflower. This also grow in this type of masses were found. As you can see here in this picture, like this is the zone where masses wetland found और like the यहाँ पे आप देखो इस जोन में मासेस टाइप ऑफ वेजिटेटेड vegetation or masses wetland were formed. Here submergent, sparse emergent, dense emergent means the dense types of shrubs or kettles, different types of plants were found. Meadows, swamps wetland. It is a vegetation on low elevation floodplains along river or slow moving streams or standing water for few years. So in this picture, particularly in this way, you can see there the waterlogged area here. All there is a lots of water, and here that some types of trees were found. So this is known as swamp type vegetation or swamp wetland. Swamps are nutrient rich. Yeah, you can. Swamps are nutrient rich. Fauna like wood duck, river otters, snakes, freshwater shrimps, or fresh fish were found. So you can understand सर मैन कि कितना important होता है wetland for local community और local peoples के लिए who heard about the right 2006 forest dweller rights. So this is lots of important potential about the local community to strike in this type of wetland. This is a wetland, or this is the known as marshes type of wetland. As you can see here, this permanently flooded at the edges of streams or lakes. So this type of vegetation emerged, like this are the water, and this type of vegetation were formed. They're just floating on the river water with the coastal or streams. Like here, in this here, this type of marsh wetland found or different vegetation formed. These are swamp vegetation. In this picture, forest plus shrub. I hope you well understood this slide also. Let's move for other types of wetland. Sage meadows, wet meadows, wetland. It is permanently found in saturated soil, occur in wet depression soils, or at the groundwater discharge zone. Yes, sir, ma'am. At the groundwater discharge zone. As you can see here, like flora, plants like grasses and sage, fauna like pickerel frog and cricket. So this is type of sage meadows and wet meadows wetland. Also, you can see in this picture, these are the meadows, which are sparsely types of vegetation were found. Fence and sieves wetland. It is fed by groundwater or sieves out to the soil surface. Yes, sir, ma'am. In this type of wetland, uh, where the vegetation or plants are have the water or पानी उनको underground से they underground water have the water and then seep out to the soil surface like this. You can see this is this type of wetland where waterlogged area and how these plants emerge from the water above the water surface. Fence. Now about fence. What is fence, sir, ma'am? It is alkaline nature due to formed from calcareous dolomite soil. Also, it's found from dead plant material. Examples are herbaceous vegetation like grass, shrubs, bog, etc. So, sir, ma'am, this type of fence occur above the water surface because calcium deposit or from the dead plants like this type of vegetation emerge. What is bog sediment? Bog is a freshwater wetland deposit or accumulation of peat or dead plant receive nutrients only from rain. So here यहाँ पे समझाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. Just seems like you have to learn and you have to try to understand through the pictures, through the other help. तो इस आपके वो दिमाग में बैठ जाए कि हाँ यार दिस टाइप ऑफ सर में दिस टाइप ऑफ वेस्टलैंड होते हैं, ऐसा होता है दिस थिंग. Now, what is a fence? As I in this slide talk about fence and strips wetland. So fence like here, this type of vegetation. As you can see, this all are water area. There how the vegetation above the surface of the water or above the soil were found. What is strips? It is found along the base of slope or glacial moraines where water emerges from saturated soil or a spring. Plants like clearbrook, jewelwood, masked marigold, etc. So you can see this type of vegetation where the glacial moraines and how this vegetation trees like upper altitude were formed. Also you can see in this picture also it is formed on the base of slopes like you can see here in this picture here this type of vegetation formed base of the slope here where the water and land were interact or distinct type of vegetation emerge. Now box also known as basin wetland because it's formed on the basin of the water or basin of the land where the lakes or sea lakes whatever you can say the interact between lands and water bodies. Precipitation is only source. Yes, sir, ma'am. Rainfall is the only source. So it is generally found during the monsoon time or where the precipitation is occur. It is not found from groundwater or river streams. Example, sphagnum mosses plant. Due to poor nutrient, acidic soil, plants like sundew, pitcher plant, blueberry, cranberry grow here. Or just box are just like is formed due to precipitation. You can see in this picture, these are the type of vegetation where waterlogged area emerge. This is known as box. And also here you also look in this picture what the box type represent or seems like. Forested swamps. Water tolerance is found or it is waterlogged area. मतलब forested swamps or types of wetland found where water tolerant trees or water-lovable trees were formed, or mostly where the waterlogged area were emerged. Shrubs and swamps wetland. Uh, Common vegetation and shrubs wetland. You can see here also this type of wetland is like scrub is a common vegetation. Scrub is a common vegetation. This seems like here you can see. Estuaries wetland. River meet at the seas form transition zone of freshwater and saltwater type wetland. Yes, sir, ma'am. In estuaries wetland. Estuaries are those wetland where rivers meet. जहाँ पे रिवर सी से और सॉल्ट फ्रेश वाटर meets to salt water. So different types of transitional zone or different types of vacation form at that places. Also, sir, ma'am, I hope you all aware about the ecotone in the ecology. What is the ecotone, sir? Please work on it. Ecotone, what is ecotone? Distinct type of animals and flora, fauna, or different types of ecosystem or ecotone in different types of things are found. So work on it. Ecotone. What is ecotone? Please do work on it. What is a ecotone in ecology and environment? It's an important topic for most of UPSC and SPSC aspirants and also who are preparing for other competitive exams. So, sir, ma'am, wetland for healthy planet. Here is wetland for healthy planet. So, why wetlands is important and why the Ramsar Convention, Ramsar site, and so on effect made for a wetland to protect it. As you can see here, point one, 40% of world species live or breed in wetland. Yes, sir, ma'am. 40% in world, 40% of world species found in the wetland area or wetland type of vegetation. Wetlands are kidneys of earth to absorb pollutants of environment. Yes, sir, ma'am. As you can see in this picture, like here it is mangrove. How mangroves absorb CO2, uh, as you can aware about the photosynthesis, transpiration, and other process. Like the here the roots, you can filtration into woody biomass, change into carbonation a little bit to the soil. Here are the tidal masses. Masses also help from tides or they can also support from the storm surges, floods. Here you can see they are the sea grasses, as I previously show you in this picture here. This is submergent type where sea grasses types of vegetation form. So you can understand this diagram very well. Just pause the video and try to understand and try to look everything. How circulation to soil, how seagrass helps a lot to absorb CO2, how wetland work as carbon sequestration, how to absorb carbon from automobile sector like volatile organic compounds like nitrous oxide, like other pollutants in the environment. So wetlands are really helpful for climate change. So you lots of you heard about conference of party, Paris climate change, and there are also going the other COP and other climate national action plan on climate change. So why the wetlands are much important? Wetlands store 30% of carbon and protect environment from climate change. As I can say, sir, my ma'am, see why the wetlands are important. How the wetland absorb 30% of carbon from the environment and protect from the climate change. As now words tackling to how fight wetland and why the wetlands are so much important that they put in Ramsar Convention. Wetlands are absorb storm surges and floods in coastal area. Example, mangrove trees. Yes, sir, ma'am. You can see in this picture. They are the see how the storm surges come and mangroves absorb those storm surges from the coastal area of people and save them. So here are the short snapshot of what is wetland. I just read it for you. The in-between places where the water meets land, general characteristics of all wetlands include water that stands or flows gently through low area for at least part of the year. Plant they have plant, Plants that have adapted to life in wet environments, soil that develop in oxygen poor conditions and are saturated for at least part of year. So please pause the video and look the snapshot of the wetland. So I hope all sir ma'am you are well understand. Or if you have any question arise, please comment below in this video. Now, what is Ramsar Convention? Ramsar Convention, 1971. It is intergovernmental treaty established by UNESCO in 1971. Second point, established in 2nd February 1971 in Ramsar city of Iran, enforced in 1975. Yes, sir, ma'am. In 1971, the convention comes, and after 3 4 years, is enforced to make a legal treaty. Promote conservation of wetland and friendly use of wetland for international importance. Yes, sir, ma'am. If the wetland comes under Ramsar, it becomes international importance and protection is much more required. India signed, India signed Ramsar Convention in 1982. Yes, sir, this is an important fact. You all have to इसे आप लोगों को याद करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज इंडिया कब रामसर कन्वेंशन साइन किया था 1982 में किया था बिकॉज कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में एग्जैक्टली शॉर्ट फैक्ट पूछ लिए जाते हैं और नाउ डेज यूपीएससी आपको पता होगा कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है और अदर कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम टोटली आफ्टर कोविड-19 सब कुछ चेंजेस हो गए नाउ रामसर साइट इन इंडिया टिल 2022 और इन 2022 25 Ramsar sites for internationally importance under the Ramsar Convention in India. इंडिया में टोटल 75 रामसर साइट टिल नाउ 2022 तक हैं अभी 4.6%. Yes, sir, ma'am. 4.6% Indian lands in Ramsar site. So, this is the what is Montes record, sir, ma'am? आपको शायद पता होगा what is Montes record. It was established in 1990. These are wetland of international importance where changes in ecological character have to occur or occurring or likely to occur due to result of technological development, pollution, and anthropogenic effect. Yes, sir, ma'am. Why? Because due to changes by human-induced changes in the environment, these are the wetlands which are international importance going to change or beginning to change और बदलते जाएंगे समय के साथ उनको ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस देना है जो चेंजेस हो रहे हैं जो अफेक्ट हो रहे हैं बाय ह्यूमन बीइंग्स से there are two sites of India in Manchus record that is Keoladeo National Park in Rajasthan, Lohtak Lake in Manipur. Yes, sir. There are these two sites found in Manchus record. They need really important care to protect due to these changes, technological, pollution, and anthropogenic. Think about Chilka Lake. Yes, sir. What about Chilka Lake? Chilka is the first Ramsar site of India and also put in first in Montrose record, but it is now in right now it is not in Montrose record. So think about Chilka Lake, sir, ma'am. So here, wetland of Central Zonal India or Council. So, sir, ma'am, they are the Zonal Council which talks about like which distinct or differentiate from Eastern Zonal Council, like Western Zonal Council, Northern Zonal Council, Southern Zonal Council, and Northeastern Zonal Council. So in this particular video, particular slide, I just try to make you aware about the Central Zonal State where the this type which are the following Ramsar sites found. So in Central Zone, there are the four states like Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. Is the central comes under Central Zone of India, or so Central Zonal Council. So here is snapshot here about little bit more about what is Zonal Council, sir. honestly speaking, in upcoming videos, uh, I'm going to make you aware about deep knowledge about zonal concept. What is it? What is a composition? Or what is worked for? So in the upcoming videos. But here, for your awareness, it is a statutory body formed by the Act of Parliament in 1956, State Reorganization Act. You all are heard about the different types of committees, linguistic committee like Federal Committee, JBP Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Pattabhai Sitaramaiah Committee, and also Fazl Ali, Panikkar. These were the committees, so work on it. But in upcoming videos, I will make them aware about what is it. Chairman is Union Home Minister. It is advisory in nature. Yes, sir, ma'am. It is not mandatory or compulsory in nature कि जोनल कौंसिल ने कोई भी डिसीजन लेगा. That is a compulsory or mandatory है. But it is advisory in nature. Advice करना is a frank and philosopher. They just try to here it is bolster the cooperative federalism. Yes sir ma'am, cooperative federalism को strong बनाना है और सेंट्रल स्टेट एक साथ मिलके डिसीजन लेना है कि हाउ टू डेवलप, हाउ टू मेक peoples of the particular state क्या डिसीजन लेना है अभी सेंट्रल एंड स्टेट डिसीजन. Now Ramsar Ramsar site of Uttarakhand, the only one Ramsar site found in Uttarakhand, that is Asan Village Conservation in 2020. It is in Dehradun, Yamuna River, Garhwal area. Fauna like animals found like common coot, bar-headed goose, northern pintail, ruddy dog, etc. In this conservation, these types of animals were found. और this is only one side 2020 में आसन वेज कंजर्वेशन को बनाया गया था, रामसर साइट में प्रूव किया गया था. So there are the few tidbits of Uttarakhand, like which types of Uttarakhand, lakes of Uttarakhand, Gaurikhand, Naini Lakes, Bhintar Lakes in Nainital, and Satal Lake. These are the lakes, but in future might be going to become one of the Ramsar sites. This the only one Ramsar site found in Uttarakhand, that is Asan Village Conservation. Now in Uttar Pradesh Ramsar site. So the first Ramsar site Uttar Pradesh, the first point is here is Sandy Bird Sanctuary 2019 को रामसर बनाया गया था, हरदोई में है. अपर गंगा रिवर 2005 नरोड़ा बुलंदशहर में है. नवाबगंज बर्ड सेंचुरी 2019 उन्नाव, अब नोन है शहीद चंद्रशेखर आजाद बर्ड सेंचुरी. अब के बाद ये शहीद चंद्रशेखर आजाद बर्ड सेंचुरी के नाम से जाना जाएगा. पार्वती आगरा बर्ड सेंचुरी गोंडा में है. समन बर्ड सेंचुरी 2019 में बनाया गया, मैनपुरी में है. समस्तपुर बर्ड सेंचुरी 2019 रायबरेली में है. सरसई नवर लेक 2019 इटावा में है. सूर सरोवर बर्ड सेंचुरी और कीतम लेक 2020 आगरा में है. So always remember ma'am, सूर सरोवर बर्ड सेंचुरी और also known as कीतम लेक or कीतम लेक whatever is it, it is in Agra, found in Agra. हैदरपुर आर्द्र भूमि 2021 ये बिजनौर में है. एंड बगीरा बर्ड सेंचुरी 2021 संत कबीर नगर में है. So sir ma'am, there are only few importance like this one कितम लेक, because जो अभी जो नए बने हैं ना, just focus on after 2020 के बाद जो बने हैं, just focus on that thing. बट अगर आप स्टेट के यूपी स्टेट के एग्जाम दे रहे हैं तो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर ऑल ऑफ दिस रामसर साइट, बिकॉज ड्यू टू क्लाइमेट चेंज और अभी रिसेंटली आपको पता होगा इजिप्ट में सीओपी कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज वाला काम उसमें रामसर साइट इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर हो जाता है. तो यू ऑल आर अवेयर हु और फॉर यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट ओनली अवेयर अबाउट द जो रिसेंटली हुए 2020 के बाद जो है वो चीज पे ज्यादा ध्यान दीजिए और जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. Madhya Pradesh Ramsar site. So as you can see in this map also, this is the Asan conservation area. Uttarakhand में है. This is here Uttarakhand belongs, or here some kind of MP belongs. भोज वेटलैंड भोपाल 2002, सख्या सागर लेक 2022, सिद्धपुर आद्र भूमि वेटलैंड 2022 इंदौर में है. यशवंत सागर वेटलैंड 2022 इंदौर में. So most of the wetland MP got रिसेंटली है 2022 में से बने हैं, यानी टोटल वेटलैंड इन एमपी इज 4. So you can see also Sirpur wetland, Bhoj wetland, Sakya Sagar wetland, Yashwant Sagar wetland, like Bhopal or Indore में जो भी है आपको just go through it. Now the Chhattisgarh wetland. और छत्तीसगढ़ में रामसर साइट है कि नहीं? Honestly speaking, there is no Ramsar site till now. So that's why NGT pushed for it. There is no Ramsar wetland site found in this state. Why NGT pushed to declare some site as wetland for international importance? Yes, sir, मैं अभी छत्तीसगढ़ रिसेंटली wetland नहीं है, तो आप लोगों को याद नहीं करना है about the छत्तीसगढ़. There are a lot of things to aware, to knew about the छत्तीसगढ़. Now here is six bits. Extra knowledge sir में. So the first point, what first Ramsar site? Cobos Peninsula, Australia. What largest Ramsar site? Rio Negro, Brazil. Third point, which country have maximum Ramsar site? Is 170 plus, sir ma'am. 170 plus. It is United Kingdom. And also I aware that you all aware about the what is United Kingdom. United Kingdom में कितने countries आते हैं? आप या फिर इस क्वेश्चन मार्क फॉर यू ऑल ऑफ यू आपको बताना है. बट जस्ट आई टेल यू दे आर द 4 countries combined become United Kingdom. That is Scotland, Wales, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Britain, England. These are the 4 countries comprised to become an UK. Now tips which offer Indian Ramsar site. थोड़े से टिप्स आपको दूंगा यहाँ पे कि इंडिया में कौन कौन से रामसर साइट्स हैं और क्या इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट्स देखते हैं. फ्रेश वाटर लेक, बुलर लेक इन कश्मीर. दिस इज द नॉर्दर्न इंडिया और नॉर्दर्न जोनल काउंसिल. हाई एल्टीट्यूड फ्रेश वाटर लेक इज बुलर लेक इन कश्मीर. नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न फ्रेश वाटर लेक इज लोकतक लेक, Manipur, or also Lotak Lake is famous for sorry ma'am. Just tell me on the comment why Lotak Lake is important, which type of deer found, and the other types of vegetation. Brackish water, Lagoon Lake, Tilka Lake. Odisha also first Ramsar site of India. Tilka Lake found in Odisha और ये first Ramsar site है इंडिया का. Also first मॉन्ट्रियल रिकॉर्ड जो पुट किया गया था इंटरनेशनल इंपॉर्टेंस के लिए. तो दिस अवे यू ऑल हैव टू लर्न दिस. लार्जेस्ट आर्टिफिशियल लेक और रामसर इज गोविंद वल्लभ पंत सागर, यूपी एमपी बॉर्डर. इन यूपी एमपी बॉर्डर. लार्जेस्ट वेट इनलैंड वाटर लेक सांबर सार्ट लेक, राजस्थान. तो लार्जेस्ट इनलैंड वेटलैंड और वाटर लेक होता है सांबर सार्ट लेक है. इट इज इन राजस्थान सर में. Largest Ramsar site in India. So the question come in other competitive exam ki which of the following is largest Ramsar site in India? That is Sundarban, West Bengal. So remember this fact. Longest wetland, Bevanand Lake in Kerala. Smallest wetland, Renuka wetland in Himachal Pradesh. Highest wetland in which state? Number of wetland किस स्टेट में सबसे ज्यादा नंबर ऑफ वेटलैंड फाउंड किया होता है? तो आप बताओगे हाईएस्ट वेटलैंड विच स्टेट? तमिलनाडु. So sir, in Tamil Nadu, there is a 14 wetland in Tamil Nadu where found 14 wetland के around 14 wetland तमिलनाडु में पाया. So this is the state have highest wetland. जब मैं आपको अपकमिंग वीडियोस में बताऊंगा सॉदर्न जोनल काउंसिल के बारे में, तो वहां पे मैं तमिलनाडु के बारे में भी discuss. We are going to little bit get deeper on that. 10th point, highest altitude wetland is Starsapuk, Taso and Tasokar wetland in Ladakh. So remember this also fact. Now let's take our knowledge और क्या हमने पढ़ा, क्या समझ में आया. These are the past year question in this slide. So just try to be go through it sir man. क्योंकि ना अगर आप पढ़ते हो और फिर ना उसके बाद अपने आप को रीचेक नहीं करते, हमने ये पढ़ा फिर एनालाइज किया, देन जस्ट क्या पढ़ा फिर अगेन बैक टू दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग. बिकॉज प्रिपरेशन इज रियली need time and really take much amount of time to aware or to understand something. So the first question is, if a wetland is international importance is brought under the Montreal record, what does it imply? So sir, just pause the video and just go through it. The first option is the country in which the wetland is located should enact a law to prohibit any human activity within 5 kilometers from the edge of wetland. Second option is it is given the status of World Heritage Site. Or C option is changes in the ecological character have occurred, are occurring, or likely to occur in the wetland as a result of human interference. D. The survival of wetlands depends on culture practice and tradition of certain communities living in its vicinity, and therefore the cultural diversity should not destroy. So, Sharman, just pause the video, just go through it. You have only 10 seconds. Sir, remember the right option is C. C is the right one. Changes in ecological character have occurred, are occurring, or likely to occur in the wetland as a result of human interference. As you can see in here also, in this slide here, as I mentioned, it is a wetland of international importance where changes in ecological character have to occur or occurring or likely to occur due to result of technological development, pollution, and anthropogenic effect. So, sir, I hope this question आपको ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया. Just go through this type of question for practice. Which of the following Ramsar site in Central Zonal of India? Yes, sir. In this question, is talks about two subjects. Like one is Ramsar site, ecology, environment, geography, or whatever you can say. The other topic is Central Zonal of India, like Indian polity, governance, so on. तो यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन में दो सब्जेक्ट में पूछा गया है आपको, मतलब आपको नॉलेज होना, एक तो नॉर्थ साइड पता होना चाहिए, सेंट्रल जोनल में कौन कौन से आते हैं. सो द फर्स्ट वन असम बेरेज, बी इज भिंतल लेक, सी इज बगीरा वर्ल्ड सेंचुरी, एंड डी अंशुपा लेक. चूज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. ओनली वन ओनली पेयर, टू ओनली पेयर, थ्री ओनली पेयर, और नन ऑफ द अबव. नाउ सर मैम जस्ट पॉज 10 seconds and go through it. So, sir, ma'am, let's talk about Asan Berez. It is in Uttarakhand. This is Ramsar side. Is it true? So, Asan Berez कहाँ पे आता है? Like, it is central zone and consider Uttarakhand is central zone में आता है. This is the right one. First the right one. Now, Bhintal Lake, as I mentioned, this is also found in Uttarakhand, but it is a lake, not a Ramsar site. Not it is in Ramsar site. So, this is the wrong one. Bagheera World Sanctuary. It is in UP. So UP also come in central zone. So this is also a right one. Ansupa Lake. Ansupa Lake is in Odisha, but also Ramsar site. But ये उड़ीसा में आता है. So it is also, if आप Ramsar site पूछता तो Ansupa Lake is right one. But the central zone में focus किया गया है. So Ansupa Lake is wrong one here for this option. But it is a Ramsar site in found in Odisha. So as you can see, one and two. So two only pair is the right one. Two only pair is the right one. Current man. This one is the right one. So just try this type of question, sir, मैम आप लोग कोशिश करना कि एलिमिनेट टेक्निक से करना. सबसे पहले गलत पे जाना, सही के पीछे मत भागना. अगर आप सही के पीछे जाओगे तो आप नॉट मेक इट. तो अगर आप एक भी ऑप्शन यहाँ पे लिंक करते हो ना, रामसर साइट है, अगर आपको अंशुपा लेक के बारे में पता है और सेंट्रल जोनल ऑफ इंडिया है और तो पूछा है, तो आप इसको अंशुपा लेक उड़ीसा में है, रामसर ये नदी, तो हम तीन ऑप्शन बच गए हमारे पास. यानी थ्री ओनली पेयर, तो थ्री ओनली पेयर, टू ओनली पेयर, वन ओनली पेयर. इससे आप ये एलिमिनेट करने के बाद अगर आपको फिर समझ में आए कि बगीरा बर्ड सेंचुरी सेंट्रल जोन में है और इस लाइक रामसर साइट भी है, तो आप इससे एलिमिनेट करोगे तो आपको ये पता चलेगा कि ये सही है. तो यानी नन ऑफ द अबव ऑप्शन भी कट गया यहाँ पे, यानी ये भी नहीं मिला. तो आपके पास कितने ऑप्शन बचे? दो बचे, यानी दो तो सही होंगे यानी वन पेयर और टू ओनली पेयर, इन दोनों में से फिर आपको लाइक आप क्लोज पहुंच गए 50%, 50%, तो आपको रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा। देन इट्स मेक अ गुड थिंग, क्योंकि यूपीएससी काइंड ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन में ना आपको रिस्क लेना ही पड़ेगा। देयर इज नो शॉर्टकट मेथड और एलिमिनेशन टेक्निक ट्राई करो, फोकस ऑन दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग। सो आई होप सर मैम आप लोगों को काफी समझ में आया होगा। इफ यू do not understand, please comment on below the video. Please do like, share, subscribe, and give your valuable feedback. Also for upcoming videos, do like insatiabledemi1729 at the rate gmail.com. Thank you, sir.